There's another man waiting for her.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Why your partner disrespects you and how you have the power to influence a different lifestyle, a different adventure for your marriage.
Will this work for me?
Stop sending miles of text messages. Your wife withholding sex from you. Truth, integrity, moving fast, and sound decisions. There's another man waiting for her. Welcome to the Morrow Marriage podcast, guys. Hold up. The reason why I'm giving that title, we're going to talk about this today, is because I had a man on my program. I had a reel that went mega viral, and that's what it was.
One day, someone's going to wake up.
Walk by.
One day, someone's going to walk by and wake up everything that's been dormant inside her.
Well,
oh man, people got mad.
That's true. They got mad. But that's actually basically what I'm talking about, right? In that reel. But the reel that I'm talking about is There's Another Man Waiting for Your Wife. It went mega viral. And all of the other kind of reels will feed into what...
Where was he waiting for the wife? I don't know this one.
Okay, so let me just rewind. So another man is waiting for your wife, and I just go into why she's going to leave. And it's not that there is actually another man. The whole point is...
All the men are waiting for your wife.
That there are men out there if you don't treat her well. And I also want to say, I'm speaking to men, as you know, most of the time from my content, but from my side of things, but it's the other way around too. There's another woman waiting for your husband too. And
not my husband.
No. But here's the thing. This guy in my program saw that reel and it really hit him hard. And I said to him, but hold up, you're in the program. You've learned so much. It's been a short time. I think only 30 days or so. But like you're doing so much. Like you're on the calls, you're working, you're doing all this stuff. Why is this like a surprise to you right now? And he said to me, because the moment I heard that, I realized how long I've been hurting my wife. You see, I think a lot of you guys, you think it's like the problems that you're going through. You do think back, but you tell yourselves about, well, when it's good, it's good. You remember a few episodes ago, when I was talking about the different stages of this roommate phase, when you guys call it roommate phase. Guys, this pain is increasingly being tied to your childhood, okay? Then you start bringing up that shit, okay? And you start thinking about all the things that this guy in particular, this wouldn't be everybody, this guy in particular was also in the military, okay? So he's thinking about his PTSD and the shit that was happening. And what's happening is when you're looking at content like that and it's triggering you, like it's like, in this case, it didn't trigger him as anger, was what you normally think of. It triggered him, he got like super scared, like super guilty is what the root of that was. And so I wanted to take a minute today to talk to you guys about there is another man or woman waiting for your spouse. And what I mean by that is they're not necessarily talking to someone. I mean, somebody
will pick up the pieces. Somebody will be the soft place to land. Somebody will give your partner what it is that he or she is looking
like
for.
Like Kathryn said in the other reel, it was the very first reel that ever went viral 45 days after I started posting. And one day it's dormant inside your wife. And one day somebody's going to walk by and it's going to wake everything up inside her, okay? It's the same thing. That if you allow your guilt and shame to overcome you when something triggers you, in this case, it was a piece of content, guys. It could be something that happened with your spouse. You could be triggered because you're out on a date, things are going great, and I don't know, you see a fucking blonde person that reminds you of fucking Crazy Nancy. I don't know who that is, but like the point is like, regardless, when you realize it's awesome that it's not a trigger full of anger, but I don't think people ever really talk about triggers and the sadness and depression, the anxiety, the fear, the insecurities. We know about them, okay? But I don't think we talk about them. If it ties back any further towards your guilt and your shame, you're going to get yourself stuck in a position where you can't be the new person. Because if you think about this, the person who was not real, meaning not you, the lack of confidence, the way that you didn't present yourself as who you wanted to be in your relationship. If you show guilt and shame, how is there ever, or if you act in, I shouldn't say show, if you act in guilt and shame, how is there ever a possibility for you to show up as the kind of person that's now authentic and real? Well, hold up, Cass. I am being authentic. I feel really ashamed about my behavior. Yeah, I know. But if you want to sit in your past, you can't create your future. So we can't sit there and focus on that. And the reason why I bring this up is because then you go down a rabbit hole. This guy went down a rabbit hole. Started looking at all the reels instead of going through the fucking course content, right? So now you're going mind everywhere and tying it to your guilt, anchoring yourself lower and lower. You guys do this at therapy too. You guys do this with your Bible sometimes. You just keep going back and where you fucked up. And guys, the good man fucking killed himself for us. He, meaning Jesus, gave himself so you wouldn't have to live in this shit. He let himself die for our Father so that you wouldn't have to do this, and you go talk about it with whoever will listen or watch a video or grab your bottle or do whatever the fuck.
Preach.
Thank you. You guys need to just recognize if it is pulling you into an emotion that you don't want, that is not who you are. How do you do that? If it doesn't feel good, it's not what you're creating today. I'm not saying you can't get sad. I'm not saying bad things can't happen. What I'm saying is recognize, oh fuck, this does not feel good, I'm angry. And you might not notice with anger. You'll notice with the other ones a lot easier, okay? With anger,
it clouds you.
It clouds you, you're in your moment.
Fog.
But you know enough to know that you don't know what's happening next a lot of times. You've been there where you feel guilty and ashamed because you said things you shouldn't say, we can't take back, all these things. So anger is the exception. You just know you have to stop right now. You know you must do something different. You know you must get help. You get to us, around you, okay? Then, if it's any other emotion, if it doesn't feel good, it doesn't have to be that way. You have to decide right there, what will I do today to move my tomorrow? What can I do today to stop this right now? Who can I talk to that has the right tools, who has been through the right thing, that can pull me out of this right now? Who can give me a different perspective? Because almost always that perspective that you have is wrong. It's fucking wrong. Not only that, then what can I do? How can I do it? What do I need to remove something? Is like, you must do whatever is possible. I don't care if you have to listen to your favorite pump up song. Maybe I'm feeling a little right now. And so, hey, I'm going to turn on that song and just fucking turn it up. Turn it up. She might think, well, I was going to say Kathryn would think that's awesome. You just did.
I just started thinking about Cry Just a Little by bingo players.
Okay.
Although we look like what is that, Night of the Roxbury when we dance like this.
I moved my whole body though. I think they
did
did their neck or something. See, I'm not much of a dancer. I just always said I wanted to, but I'm not. This last thing I want to say about this is I said that to guys on a call recently, a couple weeks ago. And I was like, every time that you decide that you want more, it's like listening to the devil on one side and the angel on the other side. You've seen those memes and shit. Well, we've all seen it in cartoons. Okay. You have this inner dialogue. There's an episode, go back and look for it. There's an inner dialogue that you are choosing. What do I want to do? What do I not want to do right now? You know, you think, I don't want to do this, but you do it anyways. I want you to apply that. Watch that episode and then come back to this one and watch it again. I want you to apply that. When you feel a negative emotion, know that does not have to be the way. If you ask me how I am, I say best day of my life. I'm even changing it because now my men, their kids are saying best day of my life. How cool is that? Mm-hmm. Guy told me yesterday on the phone, he was so proud. One of our new team members too. He joined us, so I was like, I'm most incredible day of my life. Why? And the example I use is you lose 50 grand today and you'll cry. And I'll say, how do I make 100? I don't fuck around because I remember what it was like to be in your shoes and it hurts so fucking bad. And I created chaos every day, created chaos.
This is true.
And now I write a story every day and watch.
Solve everybody else's chaos.
Yeah. And it's so much better. So much better.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I did not let Kathryn talk a lot because I was really passionate. Do you have anything you want to add?
No, baby.
Okay, you know
One
what?
thing. Since you asked.
Okay.
I was listening to everything he said. You guys are going to think sometimes that I don't listen, but when he said the rabbit hole, we have a rabbit.
You do.
The rabbit hole is real. I never know where I'm going to find my rabbit. She free ranges the house. She goes behind
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, because they actually go down the hole. And our rabbit, our rabbit, who uses a puppy pad, by the way, so cute. Smartest rabbit in the world.
Smarter than the dogs, that's for sure.
Goes behind the couch, under the couch. She finds a place to burrow and get away. That's what the rabbit hole actually means. You go down and you keep going until you can't find yourself. I always find her though. She's super cute.
I think that's a really good, that's an awesome analogy actually. Now it makes
real.
sense. I didn't know.
Oh, I'm teaching everyone then. You're welcome.
Right. Well, thank you. All right, guys, masterclass November 22nd. Guys,
MorrowMarriage.com/masterclass.
Let's go get your fucking life. All right, guys. See you next time.